Hi everybody, it's your Simmer. Welcome back here to Back to Basics Trucking, an American Truck Simulator. Just sticking to the base maps, hence the name. We don't have any map add-ons or anything. Using our own flatbed and trying to get around and getting through Nebraska. We've got about 5 more weeks, I think, or maybe just 4. Before the event ends, so doing what we can to get that done. Alright, so we're here in Sydney. We need 100 miles to be able to qualify. Alright, Alliance I thought was going to be too close. It is. McCook, we just came from. So I'd prefer not to go there. Alright, let's see what we got in the regular cargo market. Alright, Scotts Bluff is too close. Ooh, 2 more miles, man, 2 more miles. I figured that would be good, so that is probably what we're gonna do. Although, I may do this because Newmont is actually right across the street here. So yes, this is my best option in keeping me in the state and fulfilling a requirement. So we're gonna, again, discover the Alliance and then get Shatterin. So I talked about in the last episode that I'm probably going to discover locations faster than I'm going to deliver to them because of exactly what we're seeing here, where in the process we're driving through. So nice that they have the fence this way so that we can swing a little wider after parking so close to the edge. Nice little boat there. But, yeah, Newmont's just right across the road, so I remember that from last time, so I'm like, you know what? We'll go down here, we'll discover the road, we'll get to this location. It's like behind these hills. It's going to be a big secret where we're heading. So we are here in western Nebraska. You know, some folks who may not be as familiar with the terrain or whatever might be like, thought Nebraska was flat. You know, there's rolling hills in probably every state. I don't think it's table flat anywhere. It's just not the nature of the earth. But we're also obviously getting over to, you know, Colorado, Wyoming, all that kind of stuff, which obviously is more mountainous, so it's not unsurprising that we would see terrain like this over here in western Nebraska. I've not been to this area specifically. I mean, I've driven through it on I-80 and so forth, but it's been decades, so I can't speak with authority. I don't remember if this is a good depiction, but SCS has done a pretty good job of places I do know, so I think we'll give them credit and assume they did the right thing here. Alright, so because it's not a World of Trucks job, I'm going to have to actually get to the dispatcher here and pick this up. Alright, take the job. And somewhere out there. This is a little tighter space than we've had recently. So I may regret this choice, but we'll see. I'm not sure that I could have gone around the other way, but I don't know, maybe I could have. Can I drive through there? Because if I can, I might just be able to spin around, and I just don't know. That seems really, really tight. I mean, again, obviously trucks are coming in here and not, you know, you're not loading up with a flatbed from there, but obviously it's still the same size. So in theory, I should be able to fit. I think we'll have enough room for the trailer to get lined up. And then the big question is, can I head out this way, spin around enough, and then come back around? Because that would be the easiest way to do it. It's just this backhoe is going to make it a bit tight, that's for sure. But I think we're okay. You know, and we may have to move around a bit. Trailer might not straighten out as nicely as we'd like, so I might not just be able to pull in, but we might get lucky. We did. Look at that. Whoop. I guess I was a little too far forward. There we go. I was hitting enter to load and nothing was happening. Like, I know it said I could do it. Alright, so I think this is a JCB. I don't know that I can tell that. It's not totally obvious. But that's one of the packs that I recently added. We've got farm machinery and JCB. And I figured, you know, what better options here in Nebraska, especially the farm machinery. But so far nothing's come to fruition that we've taken on that. I've seen jobs with it, just not where I'm looking to go. But this is our first JCB. So these are DLCs that I recently added into my mix here, just so we have more options. But as I said, because we're in Nebraska, when I saw farm machinery talked about, it's actually a DLC that's been out for 6 or 7 months. I just didn't get it at the time because I wasn't in a lot of farm states, and I wasn't actually planning on doing a whole lot of flatbed work. So, because I'm in a hazmat division, which is normally what I'd like to haul, but you can't always haul what you want to haul. And I tried with tankers, I tried with dry van, and I'd get hazmat loads here and there, but it was pretty sparse. And so a few episodes back made the decision really to change the trailer, which turned into getting a garage here in Lincoln, Nebraska too. So all kinds of unexpected changes in one of the episodes just a few back. I'm sure you can find it if you go look. Simplest way would be go to the playlist for this series and just look through things. Left. But it was, I think, the first one we came into Nebraska with. So.
Turn left.
All right, this one's not very long, so this should be hopefully a pretty quick, pretty short episode. We haven't had that for a bit. Yeah, I'm not going to run into someone else. Don't be doing this to me, crazy AI. But yeah, we'll again discover Alliance. We'll get Chadron, but then we're going to have to head east because all these towns are just too close together. We're going to have to kind of keep coming back here and going kind of back and forth east and west across the state to meet the requirements of the 100 miles. But yeah, this will get us to halfway done with the event, which is awesome. Alright, they're all turning. Just double checking, because sometimes they'll change their mind, and that causes some problems. But again, I think it was 116 miles, so shouldn't be too terribly long, especially once we get out of town. We should be chewing up the miles pretty quickly. We'll see. With the hills, we may have a little bit of challenge of accelerating, but we only have one of those backhoes on here, so I would think we'd be alright and not be exceptionally heavy. But it is taking a little bit of time, but even on flat roads it still takes a bit. But we're still accelerating up the hill, so seems like we're okay. And of course we're going to have to stop as soon as we do that, because this is kind of how things are designed, so that you're constantly getting to enjoy the truck speeding up and so forth.
Turn left.
So, been pretty happy with the real traffic mod. I think it does add some, you know, probably pretty decent realism. I don't know that it's overstacked and giving us too much. Although, when I was, you know, waiting to get out of places, I suppose it was a little bit. Alright, Bridgeport. But a little fuel station here.
Keep right.
This
And
is
then
definitely
go
what
straight.
you'd call a one-horse town. We'll see if it even has a
straight.
stoplight. Doesn't look like it.
Keep
So,
right. And then
very
go
typical
straight.
small town America, if you're not
straight.
familiar with it and wondering if
Keep
it has
right.
the ambiance and the feel. I would say it does. Alright, so the North Platte River, not surprising. That will be all over Nebraska here. But another turn to the left here.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, 27 miles to
Turn
Alliance. See a plane up there, might be a crop duster. Who knows? Well, I'm sure the game knows. You better stay there now. I don't want to run into another truck. Ended up running into a car with it doing something like that. That was bad enough. Alright. Ooh, Amazon. Even out here, Amazon is doing its thing, huh? Alright. But, you know, as you can see, you can get a pretty good long view. Got that water tower way out there. But with the flatness of the plains, sometimes you just get up to a tiny hill. It's a couple 100 feet up, and you can suddenly see for miles and miles and miles. Looks like a coal train, I would say. Oh, another train going the other way. So I do like this part. Oh no, they're not going the other way, it's just parked. Because I was going to say, showing the busy trains is what I thought. But that still is a different way to do it, just with parked trains, but... So that works. So,
Go straight.
get through Alliance here. Again, no light, even in this town that's a little bit bigger. That's a brave man. But he's trusting I'm going to do what I need, and at least he went into the correct lane, so I'll take that as a victory. You know, probably should have slowed down through the town, but taking my chances. Just trying to maximize my income. So the faster I get there, the faster I can take another job, right? And heck, it's not even noon yet. So I should be able to get more work and get that done within the same game day. Again, it'll be next episode, but because we're also not looking at a short one. We've got the sprinklers out there again. So, yeah, this is taking more time than I would think. Ooh, broke down car. But for 100 miles, but once again, there's really no interstate involved in this one. So, but definitely hillier here as we're getting now north and west in the state. So I think Montana's right up there, the Dakotas.
Keep right.
Alright, I see my delivery point, even though we're still 20 miles away or whatever, but... So, are we on the same? No, we're gonna have to turn. I wasn't sure if maybe we'd swing around and it would just really be on this road. There's a lot of fire engines that I've seen lately, but it could also be that with the real traffic mod, just because of the amount of vehicles it's inserting, that I am seeing vehicles repeat more regularly because there's just a lot more vehicles on the road. So,
right. And then go
so that may be why we're seeing more of those. I'm surprised we didn't discover the town at the sign.
Go straight.
But I know we're going to discover it, and obviously we just did, but
Get ready to turn
finishing my train of thought logically. No, technically the town is to the right,
Turn
but
left.
Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. It's one of my favorite fast food places. Which some of you, I'm sure, are going, ew, and some are, yep, me too. I don't think they have a stop sign, so I think it's a two-way stop. It's just us. But I was going to say, I think that car was stopping and turning, and obviously it is. Well, that looks like some big hills over there. Alright, there goes our loan installment.
Keep right. And then go straight.
Keep right, and then go straight. Alright.
Go straight.
Alright, so here it is, but yeah, we're heading into Wyoming,
Left.
and
then turn right.
suddenly gets really mountainous.
Turn right.
I am confused.
You have arrived
Oh,
at
wow.
your destination.
This is not an easy location. I mean, it's kind of easy, but it's going to be interesting to get out of here, I think. But maybe there's more room back there to turn around than it appears. So actually pretty straightforward. It's kind of drive in, drive through for both the pickup and delivery. So I can't complain about challenge on this one. Alright, backhoe loader, 288 XP. Again, very short, so not expecting it to be anything incredible. Still under 80,000. Alright, wait a minute. Why? Why didn't that go to 6? That I'm not happy with. That should go to 6. Well, hopefully it'll remedy when we take something from here. But I mean, we went 100 miles. Just checking my delivery log. Yep, 116 miles. So I don't understand. Oh, you know why? Because it's not a World of Trucks job. Those have to be World of Trucks jobs, because I'm looking time spent, and it doesn't care about game time for those. So yeah, I gotta remember that. I mean, this helped with the discovery of the town, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to come back to Sydney some other time. In any event, I'm gonna wrap this episode up. If you've enjoyed it and haven't dropped a like, please consider that. If you're not a subscriber, please consider that. And I will see you next time.